Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In today's session, let's see a program on date range in Tkinter. I've already written the code, let me execute it. Before that, I'll be pasting the code, the full code in GitHub. You can refer to GitHub to get details of the code which I have written over here. So now when I execute it, I get date range, which is a label widget, and I'm getting from and to. There are no dates as of now, but when I click on 7 days, the date ranges pop up. So when I click on 7 days, from today's date, 6 days prior because I'm including these two dates as well. So totally it will be 7 days. So today's date and 7 days date range, the dates gets printed, displayed on the Tkinter screen. So today is June 16th till June 10th. So it will be period of 7 days. So it gets popped up. Now when I click on 30 days, it will be June 16th and from May 18th till June 16th. So the full period will be equal to 30 days. This month means beginning of this month, June 1st till today's date will be displayed on the Tkinter screen. And when I click the button, it moves up. The position of the button changes, it moves up. The color changes to blue and it is underlined. So now when I click on 30 days, the 7 days should come down and 30 days should go up. And the color also, 7 days will be black, 30 days will be blue. When I click on this month will be blue and popped up, and these two dates will be remain in their actual positions. And this month it will have from June 1st till June 16th. Today is June 16th and it will take from June 1st till June 16th. So this code, let us see how we can code it in Tkinter in this particular session. So let me go to the code. I've already written the layout part. Let me explain it to you. Let me execute it first. So date range is a label widget which is blue and you can give the font accordingly. Then I'm having date 1 which is from, date 2 which is to. Then there is one date which pops up when I click on the 7 days. So that is date underscore 1 and to date is date underscore 2. Initially it will be blank, so I'm giving text equal to blank. But later in the functionality, we have to change it to the date accordingly. Then I'm having a frame which is light gray in color and it holds 3 buttons. That is 7 day. So there is a frame, width is 500, height is 40, light gray in color. Then I'm having 7 days, 30 days, this month. These three are buttons. So the functionality I have not written, so it's not working as of now. Only when I write the functionality, the button moves up, the position of the button and the dates gets displayed on the Tkinter screen. So now let's see how, when I click on 7 days, how it retrieves the date. So I'll remove button 1 underscore click. Now let me say button 1 dot config font equal to Arial, comma 10, comma bold, comma underline, and FG color, let me make it equal to blue. And the position I have to change it. So button 1 dot place x equal to 10 and y equal to 0. Initially y was 10, now I made it 0, so it will be at a higher position. Now let me say date equal to date time. I have imported date time module So from date time, I'm importing date time, time delta and date. So date equal to date time dot now. So it is the current date and current time dot strf time strf time, and the format is equal to percentage B small b, so month in abbreviated format, percentage D date, and percentage big Y. So it is 2024. It will be 4-digit year. Now date equal to date time dot strp time date, and the format is equal to percentage D, B small same thing, percentage D, and then percentage big Y. So strf time will return in the string format, but strp time will return the date in the date format. Now let me find the difference between the dates. So let me say present date, that is today's date, is equal to date today's day, that is today's date. Now means it will take today's date. So it is formatted into the date object. So that date I'm considering, and then I'm saying minus time delta days equal to 0 dot strf time format is equal to percentage B small b, percentage D, comma, percentage Y big Y. So date will come in this particular format. Now previous date, thus date 7 days prior. So that will be equal to date, that is today's date, minus time delta days equal to 6, because I'm giving 6 because including of that date it will have 7 days. So days equal to 6 dot strf time, then it will be percentage B, percentage D, percentage Y. It should be in quotes, HY. So after calculating the present date and previous date, I have to populate it into the dates variable, that is dates label. So date underscore 1 dot config text equal to previous date, date underscore 2 dot config text equal to present date. So now let's execute it and see how it works. So when I click on 7 days, it will give June 10th to June 16th. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 16, sorry. So it will have total 7 days. Now when I click on 30 days, this 7 days should come down and 30 days should go up. So before that, let me copy this functionality, whatever I've written, and then change it a bit accordingly. So I'll use the same thing in button 2 underscore click. That is when I click on 30 days. So that is button 2, and again button 2 dot place x is equal to 150, y equal to 10. Because initially button 2 was placed at 150, I am placing it at the same x position, but y I am making it equal to 0. y I'm making it equal to 0, and the same date time, and the number of days in this case is 29. Date1.config and date2.config will be the same. So now when I execute this, if I click on 30 days, it will show from May 18 to June 16. So which is a period of 30 days. Now let's copy this and add it to this month's functionality. So here I've changed it to button 3, again button 3, and initially it was at x equal to 300. So let me make x same. Y instead of 10, I'm making it equal to 0. Equal to 0. So present date will be the same. For calculating the previous date, what I should do is I have to slice the day part from the present date. So prev underscore date underscore slice, that is equal to int, that is present underscore date 4 is to 6. So I'm taking from 4th position till 4 and 5. So 6 I am not considering. 4 and 5 if I'm considering, it will be the day part. So I'm taking that particular day and subtracting 1 from it. So whatever day is there, it will be in 4 is to 6 position. I'm slicing that position from the present date and I'm subtracting 1 from it. So this is the day. So this will become our number of days. So previous days will be equal to prev underscore date underscore slice. It is in the integer format because I given int over here. Rest all things remain the same. Now when I execute it, if I go to this month, it will have from June 1st till June 16th because it got the number of days. It got 16, subtracted 1 from it, and days equal to 15. Subtracted 15 days from today's date. So we will get it as June 1st. So this is how all. Now one more catch what it is there is, if I click on 30 days, this month also will be in the upper position, 30 days also will be in the upper position. So when I click on 30 days, I have to bring this month down and I have to change the color to black and I shouldn't underline it. Same happens for all three are in higher position. This should not happen. So slight modification is required. So when button 1 is clicked, button 2 dot place is equal to x equal to 150 comma y equal to 10. I have to bring it down. And button 3 dot place x equal to 300 comma y equal to 10. So when button 1 is clicked, button 2 and button 3 will be there in their original position. And the color also I have to change it. From blue I have to change it to black. So button 2 dot config font equal to Arial and size is 10, FG equal to black. So this I have to do for button 2. I have changed the color to black. Button 3 dot config font equal to Arial, size is 10, and FG equal to black. So these things we have to remember while clicking button 1. Similarly, when I click button 2, I have to make button 1 and button 3 in their original position. So I have to make button 1, which is at x equal to 10, y equal to 10. This is 310. And one more thing is button2.config how I changed. Similarly, I have to change for button 1 and button 3. Similarly, when I click on button 3, that is this month, I have to have button 1 and button 2 in their original position. So this is 150, and then I have to change the text to black for the other two buttons. So this is button 3. So I have to change button 2 to black in color, and button 1 also the text I have to change it to black in color. So these are the things we have to remember. Now let me execute it. 7 days, June 10 to June 16. So now when I click on 30 days, 7 days comes down because we incorporated this small change in the program. So it is May 18 to June 16th, and now when I click on this month, these two are down and this month is up and blue in color. These two are black in color because we made the changes accordingly. And it is from June 1st to June 16th. Hope so friends, it was clear for you. The date range function in Tkinter. While slicing the date, I've used this particular logic. You can use any other logic also. Whichever gives the correct result, you can incorporate it. So friends, this is the program. Date range from to, and initially the dates will be blank. And then I'm having a frame wherein I'm having three buttons, 7 days, 30 days, this month. So when I click on 7 days, it raises the position of the button. It is raised, and button 2, button 3 are in their original position. Only button 1 position is changed and it is blue in color. Button 2, button 3 text is again black in color. Then we have to use time delta to subtract today's date by 6 so that I get the previous date. Then I have to update my labels date underscore 1, date underscore 2 to previous date and present date. So it gets displayed on the screen. The same holds good for button 2 underscore click and button 3 underscore click. Hope so friends, it was clear for you. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notification of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.